couple of terrorists were hiding.
My brother, a year and a half ago,
They shot at the car, and my father
he waited in the bus station.
יפית, כמובן, הרנשטיין, שהיא הילדה שלנו.
he just sat there by the driver, and they killed him.
A suicide bomber came and exploded himself, and my brother and 4 girls got killed.
היא נרצחה במושב מחורה בבקעת הירדן. מחבל חדר הביתה.
אני התחלתי לעבוד עם הקרן בעקבות הרצח של אבי ודודי שנרצחו ב-30/7/2002 בפיגוע ירי.
אמא שלי, היא הייתה בפיגוע באוטובוס והיא נפטרה.
What do you do when your heart is shattered? Your mother or father or sister or brother or child is dead, murdered by terrorists. A part of you is missing forever. How do you mend the pain? How do you begin to heal? Seth and Sherry Mandell and their children experienced the nightmare of terrorism when their 13-year-old son Koby and his friend Yosef Ishran were beaten to death with stones near their home in Betוכו.
It's horrible to live with this. And it's just like living with this pain. One mother I was talking to last week who lost a child, she said, it's like having a knife in your heart. And sometimes, they turn it.
You feel like you don't have air because everyone's sad, and it's sometimes very depressing.
I felt that that's it. The world is changing. It's not the same anymore.
היה קשה. הגעתי הביתה עם זה ואמרתי, מה אני עושה עם עצמי? זה או ליפול למטה או להתרומם למעלה.
At Camp Koby, you can share your feelings. You can breathe again. Camp Koby isn't just a camp. It's a lifeline, a safety net, a place to be a kid again.
מחנה קרן קובי זה בית. זה מעבר לעמותה או לקרן, זה פשוט בית שלנו.
Everybody's here is one family. It's the same. Everyone has pretty much the same story. Everybody felt the same.
זה כמו פאזל, כאילו, שהיה חסר חלק שסבא שלי נהרג, ושבאנו לפה, כאילו, זה השלים את החלק החסר.
אתה מרגיש פשוט אתה צוחק, אתה בוכה, אתה רוקד, אתה משתולל.
You can finally breathe because you just want to be with your friends and you don't think about anything, and it's very good to your soul. All the girls here are like my sisters. I really love them.
We're just living normal reality. The kind of reality that we should live, every one of us.
עם כל האטרקציות שאנחנו נותנים להם, אני לא מאמין שהם באים בשביל האטרקציות, אני מאמין שהם באים בשביל הזמן האיכות הזה להיות עם עוד כמה נפגעים, עם עוד כמה שאיבת כוחות להמשך הדרך.
All of the work that we do at the camps and the mothers' retreats, the fact that we've made Koby one of the most famous 13-year-old Jewish boys in the world, the fact that tremendous hesed, tremendous kindness is being done in his name. It compensates in the sense that it's the best that we can do. But it never compensates for the loss of a child.
Camp Koby is the place where children can talk about what's missing and learn to feel whole again.
You can't take away the pain. You can't take away the loss. But people can move. And people can find additional meanings and additional ways to carry what they have to carry. Although there's a lot of grief in Israel, people are very afraid of grief. The importance of the work of the Koby Mandell Foundation is that they give this framework for children to meet, for children to grieve, for children to play, and for children to go back home and then still stay in contact. They have a place for their pain. They have a place for the memories. And I think that's enormously helpful and a missing link in Israeli society.
All of the programs of the Koby Mandell Foundation combine fun and community and therapy, including art, music, dance, and even animal therapy. Whether it's retreats for bereaved mothers and widows,
and you could see women finding their own strength and finding a way to be together and finding a way not just to go on, but to go on with a kind of power. The psychologists and the staff are very close to the women, and it's a different kind of support. It's like a nurturing experience. It's almost like womb-like for these mothers. They leave and they're dancing and singing.
or our special program where American teenagers work as counselors at Camp Koby.
It's the happiest place I've ever been to in my entire life. These kids smile all the time. It's just so amazing to see them like this, because they've seen the worst and they get to see the best.
I think the amazing thing about the foundation in the past 4 years is that we've moved from a 1 or 2 person startup to an organization which is really in the second stage of growth. We have 3 offices in Israel, our program office in the United States and Canada. We have a very active and wonderful board of directors in the United States who oversees and raises funds. We have over 100 volunteers who are camp counselors here in Israel who are in constant contact with over 500 children. We reach about 2/3 of the people who have been affected by terror, lost a loved one to terror over the past 4 years here in Israel.
That's really, it sounds kind of grandiose, but that's really the way of healing the world. Because that's what the Jews are called on to do, tikkun ha'olam. And I really feel that that tikkun comes from a very deep place, and it comes from a place of pain.
But these kids need your continued support. They've lost so much. Don't abandon them. Camp Koby gives them joy and hope, the courage to live fully, to love, to cope, and to heal.